For years, I thought I was waiting for my life to slow down, waiting for the right roster, the right relationship, the right amount of money in my bank account before I let myself breathe. And then one day it hit me. Nobody was going to hand me permission. I had to change my mind first, not my circumstances, my mind. That's the whole episode. Stick with me. Hey, I'm Amy, and this is Stage Midlife, a space for women in their late 30s and 40s who are quietly, honestly figuring out who they are now. No experts here, just me telling you the truth about what 40 has actually looked like. Today, we're talking about the mindset shift, the one thing that changed everything for me, and the one thing I wish someone had told me a decade earlier. For most of my nursing career, I was the person who could handle anything: travel contracts, back to back shifts, new hospitals every few months. I was good at adapting, I was good at coping. But here's what nobody tells you: being good at coping is not the same as being okay. I spent years thinking my worth was measured in how much I could carry, how little I complained, how fast I could bounce back from exhaustion and go again. That was the mindset. Push through, prove it, don't stop. And I did that mindset for a long, long time until my body and my mind quietly stopped agreeing to it. This shift wasn't a single dramatic moment. It was smaller than that. It was the first time I asked myself out loud, what do I really want here? Instead of, what can I handle? Two completely different questions, two completely different lives. Here's what I've learned about midlife mindset shifts: they're not about becoming a new person, they're about finally listening to the person who's been there the whole time. Three shifts that changed things for me. From asking, what can I handle? To asking myself, what do I want? Capacity is not the same as desire. You can handle a lot of things that are quietly draining you. The question was never whether I could cope, it was whether I wanted to keep choosing this. From proving to choosing. So much of my 20s and 30s were about proving that I was capable, reliable, easygoing, low maintenance. Midlife asked me a different question. Not, can you prove it? But, do you choose it? That's agency. That's completely a different starting point. From someday to now, I used to have a someday list. Someday I'll slow down. Someday I'll rest properly. Someday I'll figure out what I truly enjoy outside of work. Midlife handed me the uncomfortable realization that someday isn't a plan. It's a way of avoiding the decision entirely. None of these shifts happened because I read the right book or had a breakthrough weekend. They happened because I got quietly, persistently honest with myself one ordinary morning at a time. This isn't about quitting your job or moving to the coast, though for some of you it might be. For me, it looked like early mornings where I move my body before the world wakes up, walks with no destination, evenings with a book instead of a screen, a slower roster because I chose it, not because I collapsed into it. The mindset shift isn't loud. It's not a rock bottom moment in a movie. It's just you deciding again and again that your life gets to be something you're choosing, not something you're surviving. And if you're in that place right now where you're not sure what you actually want, that's not a failure. That's the starting point. That's exactly where the shift begins. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, so where do I even start figuring out what I want? That's exactly why I put together the Clarity Kit. It's a free printable guide to help you get honest about where you are right now and what actually matters to you next. Links in the description if you want it. If this episode landed for you, if something in there felt like it was written for exactly where you're standing right now, hit subscribe. This channel is for women who are done coping and ready to start choosing. Every Wednesday, another honest conversation. No polish, no performance, just the truth about midlife. Next week, we're going to talk about something that trips a lot of us up at this stage: money, and the quiet mindset shifts around it that nobody really talks about. If you've ever felt weird about wanting more financial freedom in this decade, you don't want to miss it. Thanks for being here. I mean that. Take care. See you next Wednesday.